Oh, hi, podcast listeners. There's many ways you can listen to the Real Nerds podcast. You can subscribe on iTunes. You can also subscribe on Stitcher Radio. You want to send us a Twitter message? You can do that. It's so easy, at Real Nerds. Like us on Facebook, Real Nerds Podcast. You can visit our website, realnerdspodcast.com, where there'll be a lot of articles for you to not only read, but to listen to our previous shows. Do you like your stories told through pictures? Then you can also follow us at Real Nerds on Instagram. You can also call us, 720-6nerds5. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show.
Camera, action!
Well, a real nerd knows who shot, and a real nerd can follow the plot, and a real nerd can
talk film. I'm sorry.
Take it outside.
Well, a real nerd knows who shot, and a real nerd can follow the plot, and a real nerd will give it all they got. Lights, camera, action. Real nerd.
Hey everybody, welcome to the newest, latest, and greatest Real Nerds podcast. Every week we see a new movie and we podcast our experience to the world. This week you're getting double the fun as we saw Elio and 28 Years Later. Stay tuned, we'll recommend each film or not, play the trailer, and then spoil the movie. We love movies and we've been doing it for 14 years, Brad.
That's crazy.
I know. Proud of us.
It's a lot of work. That's a deep catalog.
It does.
A lot of effort. It's something that doesn't pay anything.
Yeah. But you know what? We have
it pays
content.
the appreciation of
Yes.
our millions of adoring fans around the world.
Or dozens.
Dozens.
Because there's two movies to review, I'm gonna blow past nerd news, and we'll talk about the movies, and we'll also talk about stuff we watched throughout the week in a segment I call What We've Been Watching. And we'll gear up for Fan Expo. That's next week. So,
oh, man, so much to do yet. So much to do.
I know, but I'm guessing we're going to get, positive feedback from our booth. You know, I saw the schematics. It looks really nice. Thanks for your hard work.
Yeah, I think the Fan Expo is going to be so proud of it that they're going to feature it in their media marketing materials for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Like, this
Good.
is look what we invite from your local community to help you have fun here. Like, these
Exactly.
guys kill it year after year.
Yeah, so just so enjoy. Make sure you take photos while you're at our booth. Brad, do you want to start with Elio or you want to start with 28 Years Later?
Let's do the one I can remember the best. That's 28 Years Later.
Brad, do you recommend 28 Years Later?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's not like it's kind of a different vibe from 28 Days Later, more polished, and even like there's a whole scene that's like very much like they shot it on a soundstage like thing, obviously. And the story is just like, it's like ripped out of The Walking Dead. You just like people just trying to survive in this apocalyptic wasteland that they live in. But it's like it has a surprising amount of heart. So yeah, it's all right. It's nothing. I'm more interested in because this is like the first part of a planned trilogy, so I'm curious as to what else is gonna come from this.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was, surprisingly had a lot of heart in it, and it felt like you were in two movies. The first half was definitely a survival film, and then the second half revealed the heart of the movie. Here's a trailer. So yeah, you should see it. Here's a trailer for 28 Years Later.
Wait, sit here. Sit. Auntie, what's going on? Jimmy, sit still, keep quiet, and do not move from this spot.
Seven, 6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 miles today, 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Don't look at what's in front of you. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. Men go mad with watching them. There's no discharge in the war. If your eyes drop, they will get the top of you. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Try to think of something different. Oh, my God, keep me from going lunatic. Boom, moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. 7, 6, 11, 5, 4, 17, 32 the day before.
The trailer's fantastic for this movie. I think it gets a nice creepy vibe.
It's one of the best trailers I've ever seen in this like 20th century area or 21st
Yeah, I
century
agree.
era.
It's very ominous, and that poem is at the beginning of this film too, so it makes an appearance as well.
I think it did win like an award for like whatever trailer awards they have out there or marketing awards. Like I think I read somewhere that it did like get people's attention.
Oh, that's good. I mean, it deserves it. It's very well done. So yeah, 28 years later picks up after 28 weeks later. If you remember, if you don't remember or haven't seen that movie, the infected have gone to mainland Europe, but we learn that they're able to quell that virus from spreading. And now anyone who's born in England or on that island, or if it's Scotland, like where this takes place, you're basically quarantined there and you can't get off. In fact, the UN has patrol boats that patrol the waters and keep everybody there. And it's we meet a father and a son, where you learn that the dad is taking his son out into the mainland, where they go to still kind of forage. Yeah, and I mean, you're right. It does kind of have that Walking Dead where they have a community and then they have to leave the safety of it to forage for supplies. What makes this community unique is there's a land bridge that only appears when the tide is low. When the tide comes high, then the bridge goes away, obviously, and it protects them, and they will not let people in. The little boy's name is Spike. His dad, Jamie, is kind of like the action hero guy of the community. He has a mom named Isla. Her actress name is Jody. We'll just call her that. And she seems to be
Isla.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you. She seems to be suffering from some sort of mental health issues. I mean, what could it be being quarantined in a little fucking village?
Yeah, well, I think it's a tumor that's like pressing on her brain and making her crazy.
It is, but that's the twist is you think she's suffering from mental health issues, but yeah, she's actually does have cancer. That you find out much later in the movie. But yeah, you're introduced to a couple new infected.
There's always like giant nude rage zombies running around
with huge monster fucking cocks
that kill people.
Yeah, they just whip them out and just swing them around.
Yeah, it'll knock your head right off if you get hit by one.
There's also, I don't know, like blobby kind of ones that have just basically rotted away. But yeah, the big muscly guys are called alphas, and they're smarter than everybody else. Obviously, they're bigger and incredibly dangerous. Yeah, and they go out there. We learn that there's a doctor out there, played by Ray Fiennes. I forget his name. Fuck.
Doctor.
Yeah, Doctor.
Dr. Ian Kelson.
Thank you.
So memorable.
Yeah, I don't remember his name, but I remember what he did.
Yeah.
And when Spike, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, I appreciate his, like, in the trailers, you think, oh, he's probably gonna be like this crazy guy who flips out and like tries to kill them. But I totally appreciate this, like, this sweet, kind doctor who's just kind of resigned himself to being like, yeah, the world's over, and I'm just gonna do my art.
Yeah, no, I agree. So Spike decides that he's going to take his mom because he thinks he can cure his mom, because he still believes that she has some sort of mental health issue that can be cured with medicine. So he and his mom sneak out of their sanctuary and they go on their journey. And yeah. And then you find new things, like you mentioned. It's actually not a mental health thing. She actually suffers from a form of cancer in her brain that's pushing on, I guess you just call it brain cancer, that's affecting her mood and her memory and things like that. Because she does have moments of clarity every once in a while.
Yeah.
And, that's where you learn a lot about the heart of the movie. You also learn that one of the infected are actually breeding.
Yeah.
And they give birth to a baby that doesn't appear to be infected. And that's part with Dr. Kelson and Spike is really sweet, because Spike's mom knows that she's about dead, and he kind of mercy kills her because she's suffering from cancer. And his work of art is obviously, the sequel already has a name called the Bone Temple, so I'm guessing that's going to come back in the sequel.
Yeah. Oh, don't forget about Jimmy, the Jimmy gang.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's the. I think that's the part where people were complaining at the end, because it's this hardcore tense thing, and then you have these. I don't know, you would call them guys wearing tracksuits and doing flips and having golf clubs.
Looks like straight out of a Power Rangers episode.
It does. And it ends on that, where he runs into Jimmy, who we meet at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, it was a cool callback. And then, yeah, I don't know. Some people didn't catch it, but when Spike and his dad are in that first house and they're looking around, they find that body hanging upside down.
Mm-hmm.
It has Jimmy carved into his chest.
I didn't even catch that either. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously they're a little unhinged because they have fun killing the infected for fun.
Effortlessly.
Yeah.
They're not afraid at all.
No. I think it's one of those things where maybe one infected isn't too bad, but when there's a horde of them, unless it's the alpha guy, because he will chase you through low tide.
Yep. Which, that was weird, that whole tide scene where they're walking back at night and you can see like all the stars and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Very much felt like, oh, this is shot on a soundstage to achieve this.
Yeah, I don't know. It seemed like it was stylistically on purpose.
For sure. But it's like out of place for this universe, if that makes sense. I
agree.
Yeah.
Because it had that, blue mist on the bottom, and I don't know. And, Danny Boyle, of course, can't not make a movie where there's not some sort of hallucinogenic scene. Every fucking time. And I thought he was going to get away with it this time until
they drug Spike. Yeah.
Yeah, they drug Spike. Because it's cool that he did it to Horsecock Johnson at that one point.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
But good, because, that kid definitely shouldn't be around while he's melting his mom's flesh off her bones.
I agree. Yeah, but they have the part where he's floating in the air, and I go, "Oh, there's the Danny Boyle effect right there." It just cracks me up that that's the thing I recognize from his signature filming style.
That's his thing.
Yep.
Spielberg's got the zoom in for Jaws, and he's got dizzying floating around, and yeah, Scorsese has like the walk and talk.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, Sam Raimi has, the zoom cam, and
yeah. That's you got to have a signature stamp on your art,
you really do.
and his is
And
hallucinating.
yes. I'm trying to think of a movie of his where he doesn't have a scene like that.
I mean, I haven't. Yeah, I've probably seen each of his movies maybe once, if at all. Like Slumdog Millionaire. Like, was
Yeah,
there
but he even has a part in Slumdog, though, where he's dreaming and running through the city,
Oh,
if I remember right. But I have only seen it once, too, so maybe I'm misremembering. But he definitely has it in Train Spotting, and he definitely has it in 28 Days Later.
The Beach? Do you do it in The Beach? I haven't seen The Beach.
Yeah, that's the Leonardo DiCaprio one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. I've seen it once. I mean, I have to remember, but that's definitely his thing. Drugs are cool. Um, anyways, yeah, no, I like the movie. There is some pretty gruesome parts in it. He did have fun with, he busted out the Matrix style thing that I haven't seen in a while.
What
But
part
it's
was
pretty
that?
effective in this movie where, they do the 360 camera pan, and it usually goes behind some infected's head and their head explodes. So it's pretty sweet.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always down for, gore. And it did have like a nice propelling sense to it. It was constantly moving, very high energy, which I appreciated.
Yeah, I was surprised you were into it, considering like how much you hated the original.
Oh, no, I don't hate the original. I just,
It's not zombies.
yeah, I don't like when people call it zombies. Because the original is like a cool movie, but it is not a zombie movie, people. It is not. Yeah, because he also did 127 hours. Definitely there's one in that. Steve Jobs. Is there one in Steve Jobs?
Oh, God, I don't remember.
I know. Fuck.
Probably not. Can't imagine
Yeah,
what it would have been.
Yeah, because I really like that movie, so I'm guessing not.
Plus, it was like written by Sorkin, right? So,
Yeah, so you probably don't have too much room to.
yeah.
But yeah, yeah, it's a cool movie. I recommend everybody see it if you can handle, the gore and floppy cocks.
Good thing they didn't make that one in 3D, huh?
It's coming right for us.
Duck.
Well, I mean, they already made that movie in Jackass 3D. They shoot dildos at the screen, so.
So I checked with AI, and it says that while the Steve Jobs film touches on his experiences with LSD, there isn't necessarily a scene depicting it. However, the Ashton Kutcher Jobs film does do that.
Oh.
So,
Maybe they're like, "Hey, Danny, you forgot to put this in here. Blimey. Here, go ahead and use it."
we got your back.
Yeah. The other movie we saw this week is totally whiplash. Was Elio. Brad, did you stay awake for Elio?
How dare you? No. I did miss a large amount of chunks of it, so much that like I didn't feel like on Letterboxd I could give it a fair shake. But I also felt like I watched enough of it to get what happened. So I missed all the nuance of it.
So you didn't, because you were told me earlier in the week that you're going to try to see it again. You never made it.
Never made it. Yeah. It's
So do you recommend Elio?
Yeah. From what I did catch, I feel like sure. It's not like a fresh, it's not like a fresh take on Pixar, it's just like it's more of the same for me. Like it is a sweet story. The animation's great, but it wasn't anything revelatory like when I saw Ratatouille or something. So yeah, sorry.
You know, even though you missed some of it, I think you're pretty spot on. You know, it's almost Pixar films, I almost think, are kind of critic proof. Even if you take some of their less famous ones, whether it's Buzz Lightyear or like Cars 2, there is still a quality to the film that make them enjoyable, if that makes sense. And Elio it doesn't soar to the heights of their best, but the animation is incredible in it. And there is a really great story about what it means to be an outsider and accepting someone for who they are. Here's the trailer for Elio.
Okay, come and get me.
Huh, you okay?
I'm trying to get abducted by aliens.
Elio!
Skipping school!
I don't know if this is boundary testing or sleep regression or... Which one of these is you?
I don't know, but I think that one is you.
My son, are you prepared to become the greatest war machine in the universe?
I don't know.
Your life isn't up there, Elio. You need to make friends.
I just want to belong somewhere. So if any aliens are listening, please come and get me. Okay, bye, I love you. It's really happening.
We search the universe
For the dreamers and stargazers
like you.
This is awesome! Are you gonna eat me? What? Ew. Oh, no. My name's Elio. Well, what's your name? No one's ever asked me my name before. I'm Glorden. Back home, I didn't fit in. I thought Earth was the problem. But what if it's me? Well, I like you, and you seem fine to me. I never had a friend before. Me neither. Up top.
I am Grigon, prepared to be conquered.
But I just got here.
Perhaps one of us could talk to Lord Grigon.
I am shy.
I'll do it.
What a heroic figure.
I'm finally fitting in, and now Grigon's gonna blow everyone up. My friends need our help.
You made a friend?
Just give me a call.
You will feel my wrath. Glorden?
Hi, Dad. I'm a bargaining chip.
No, say the other thing.
Oh, help me, Father. Quiet, you.
What is that unholy sound? Stop!
These are the lava tunnels. Gordon, I am not fireproof. Why didn't you say something? Gordon! Just get in my mouth. It's actually kind of comfy in here. It is? I've never been in there.
Elio is a story of a young boy named Elio who moved in with his Aunt Olga because his parents died. And he's kind of rebellious, and he is a little unusual because he feels like he doesn't fit into the world that he's in now. He's very much into aliens and space. So he wants to be kidnapped or abducted, I guess. It's called, aliens abduct you.
Yeah. Either way, that's a weird message to say, like,
Yeah.
I'm a kid who wants to be abducted. Please abduct me. Like, yeah.
Yeah. He,
I think
so
only adults would get it, but yeah, it's a weird thing to put out there.
They do, they touch on NASA sending out the Voyager and how it has the golden record on it, and finds a way to communicate with an alien council. I don't even know what you would call them.
Yeah,
but basically,
sure.
What's up?
Yeah, sure, that works.
Yeah, and they meet up, and we meet Lord Grigon, who wants to be a part of them, but he's kind of this warlord, and they reject his membership, which makes him mad. and they pull Elio up, and he's the representative of Earth, or he pretends to be, and he says he can negotiate a deal with Lord Grygon. And when he does that, it doesn't work, but he meets Lord Grygon's little son,
Glorden.
Glorden, yes. And they form a friendship, and Glorden is also lost because he doesn't want to be this warlord or go into this machine that makes him kind of like a Terminator. So he and Elio team up to help each other out as a bargaining chip. It's a cute movie. The part where they're like, I don't know, the little colors in it, just, Pixar is so great. I mean, I don't even know how to quantify it anymore. They do put their heart and soul into everything on screen, and you can see it. I mean, the colors are fantastic. The animation is fantastic. Yeah. But you're right. The story isn't anything special. But it's still a fun, cute movie.
Yeah, it's a lot of the Good Dinosaur where, like, I don't remember the story that much, but I remember the animation being great,
Yeah, I've seen Good Dinosaur probably 20 times.
Well,
It was Kellen's favorite movie for a while. Which is really cool too, because that's another movie that I think is kind of unfairly maligned, because it's a really cute movie too. But it's kind of the same thing where, one son is ostracized for being different, and then he meets a companion, and they learn to, what's the word I'm looking for? They learn to grow together and recognize that there's a way to be different and still be a part of a family. And Elio touches on that too. And there's great scenes with his Aunt Olga where she's trying to figure out, what to do with him. And she tries so much, and, he doesn't make it easy. The one thing I think that holds it back too is Elio is not like the best character. He's kind of a brat. So he's hard to root for in the movie.
yeah, I remember like that ham radio scene where like kids want to be his friend, but he's just kind of like withdrawn.
Yeah, and his aunt, tries to be interested in what he wants, and he's just kind of a little prick. But
yeah,
I mean, I have both my parents, so I don't know how I'd react if I did not have one of my parents.
Yeah, it's not like Olga's neglectful or anything. She's like
No.
actively trying to like meet him at his level, but yeah, he's pretty adamant on being like, no, only my parents can be my parents.
Yeah. And yeah, so I don't know if he totally earns his redemption. I think that's maybe why people were having a hard time connecting with it, like the other ones. Because even, when you first meet Woody, when he meets Buzz, they kind of are at odds, and Woody isn't the nicest. But there's still something enduring about Woody. I mean, Woody's my favorite Pixar character, but there's something enduring about him. Where Elio, I mean, he's a cute kid, but I tell him to shut his fucking mouth.
His being mouth.
Yeah, that's how it's going to be. Because you're right, he is mean to those kids too, and I mean, the kids are mean to him. Well, they're mean to him after he rejects them for, being in his ham radio club.
Yeah, it wasn't like, well, I invited you, but no one else can come. It's just like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, I read a story on the Hollywood Reporter about how the movie was way different. And it originally dealt with LGBTQ issues. And as it was, because, I mean, I didn't remember this at all, but it was supposed to come out 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they fired the original director, which Pixar, Hollywood Reporter talked to people inside Pixar, and I guess it was their story that they wanted to tell. And when they changed the director, they said the new directors did a really great job of being forced to make this different type of movie, but it was basically a no-win situation for everybody involved, which is a bummer. You should allow filmmakers to make the movie they want to make, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that's one of the reasons why Bob Iger is back, because, Bob Chapek, or however you pronounce his last name, Chepik, or I don't remember his last name. He kind of messed up the formula at Disney that they're trying to, recenter.
Yep.
Sorry. That was Elio. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been just so tired making our booth and everything that I did my best,
good.
but couldn't.
You tried. You know what? You didn't miss that much, Brad. Sounds like you kind of got the vibe of the movie. We watch films throughout the week in a segment I call What We've Been Watching.
So, this is the stuff we've been watching.
Brad, what'd you watch this week?
You know what? I'm going to skip myself because I'm going to not really anything. Like I rewatched Friday the 13th again for notes.
Nice.
And I also watched a movie called Zapped from the 80s with Scott Baio in it.
That has some problems.
Yeah. What did I say about it? Although there is the movie's problematic for sure, but there's a part where like Scott Baio's standing around and like someone shoots a watermelon at his head and like hits him in the face. It's like a perfect, I don't know what you'd use it for, but it'd be great like Alamo Drafthouse like clip for something. So, and then there's also like this floating ventriloquist doll in the movie because the kids gain powers to like do telekinesis. So like that clip was like, this is so weird. It should be a How'd This Get Made thing.
I haven't seen it in so long. It was one that Brandon and I would rent because it's from the 80s, and we go, oh man, cool, 80s comedy, these are fun. And then you watch it and you go, ugh.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Like definitely a lot of abuse of power in that.
Yes.
And I don't think there's like a good like moral of the story either for it. It's just like, yep, these shitty kids get these awesome powers and then abuse them and then kind of get away with it. Anyway.
Yeah.
What'd you watch?
I didn't watch too much either. I rewatched Iron Man, which is such a great movie. Sometimes you get so far removed from it. And I was tripping because it came out 17 years ago.
What?
I know. It came out the same year as the fucking Dark Knight. And you go, they're just such a part of pop culture now that you forget how humble, the MCU started.
Right? Like,
yeah.
I remember, Iron Man coming out and being like, oh, okay, that's a good movie. Yeah, like, but we're all on this, like, Nolan trilogy phase.
Yeah.
And, like, look how it's flipped.
Oh, it's unbelievable. Because even when you're watching it, and I listened to the commentary, I actually watched it twice. Because I don't think I ever listened to the commentary with Jon Favreau. And he's talking in it that they didn't even know if they knew they were going to make The Incredible Hulk because it came out later that year. But he threw in that Avengers Initiative scene because he saw the Ultimates comic with Sam Jackson as the likeness for Nick Fury. And he says, oh, this would be fun. And I mean, obviously they had these movies planned, but when you go back and think that, well, let's just add this throwaway tag scene because, it'll be fun. And now every Marvel superhero movie has these scenes. And they've literally changed the way people watch movies. And when you extrapolate it and watch it, man, even all the practical effects, when he becomes the first Iron Man, when he's in the cave in Afghanistan and he's, walking around in that suit, man, it just looks cool.
I kind of don't like the nanotech version. I love seeing like the armor just kind of get like put on by a machine.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I still love the Marvel stuff. It's just interesting to go back to when it was stripped to its, basically bare bones. And you learn that the ending too, where he says, "I am Iron Man," that wasn't in the original script either. And then it was just kind of a thing they worked on together. He talks about, he and Downey Jr., the script was pretty much done, but they wanted to add their own sensibilities to it, so they would, shoot it a little differently. And yeah, it's great. And then, I forgot that Coulson, that was his first movie. I don't know. It's just really, really fascinating to watch it again. But a great movie. It's one of my favorite superhero movies.
Cool.
And that's all I watched.
What are we watching next week? Oh.
Yeah. Next week we are seeing what are we seeing next week? Oh, we're seeing Jurassic World Rebirth.
Okay.
As our film of the week. So, because we got an early screening to it. We were going to do Megan 2.0 and F1, but
we'll save that for next week.
We'll save that for the next time because we saw it early. Until next time, we'll see you at the movies.
Well, a real nerd knows who shot. A real nerd can follow the plot. And a real nerd will give it all they got. Lights, camera, action. Real nerds.
Thanks for listening to Real Nerds Podcast, a Nebulous Visions production. Stream or download episodes, read articles at realnerdspodcast.com. Stream us on Apple or Google Podcast, Stitcher, Spotify, or iHeartRadio. Follow us on Facebook, Real Nerds Podcast. Twitter and Instagram, @RealNerds. Watch us on YouTube, Real Nerds Podcast. Email us at realnerds@gmail.com. Call us at 720-6nerds5. Thank you to Sparks Mandrill, Mike at Plan 9 Studios, and Bolognium for all of our groovy theme songs. And that's how you fucking do it!